Hello, everybody! Oh my god, the hype, the hype, the hype, the hype, the hype. Let me get comfortable. And I've just run over my cable. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Ellie. Most people call me Els, and I am in a Tiswells as usual. I love this song. Why did this come up on the playlist? I had like Galaxy music for relaxation, and then we get zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. No, no. Play this one. This one. We're going zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Let's have this playing in the background because it's fun. Why not? Let's have a kiddie thing. So yes, huge, huge, huge update to No Man's Sky. It's not huge in terms of what? Why is it doing ads again? You've just done an ad. Why are you doing ads again? Apologies to those that are watching the ads. I don't know why it's doing the ads again. That's very, very strange. But yeah, basically, we were expecting an update from No Man's Sky called Voyagers. No one really knew what it was about so much. And then it dropped yesterday, and I was chilling out and enshrouded with you guys in the community server. Saw this drop yesterday and was like, okay, what is this? We can walk inside our ship. And I'm like, holy crap, this is huge. Like, they've been talking about it for a long time. Like, I go back years playing Elite Dangerous, where you've got your ships, and then they introduced the ability to get into a vehicle to go around and roam around on moons and those kind of things. There's no planet still. Then they introduced walking in the game, and it was a massive disaster. It didn't work very well. All of that kind of stuff. Let's just pause our nursery rhymes because we're on nursery rhymes for some reason now. And then Star Citizen came out, which I love space games. If you've not got the idea of this, I absolutely love space games. Star Citizen came out and basically gave us the ability to walk around planet side, walk around all of our ships, including the huge ships. And I invested a stupid amount of money in that game, which I still haven't actually got a game I can play. I invested over $4,000 in that game. I had my own clan guild. I think it's guild it's called on there. I had my own guild, and with the guild you could basically like put all of your ships together into a guild and have massive power, and we did all of that. So a lot of that money was invested in the game, but for the guild as well. So I've got some of the biggest ships in game still on my account today that still are not active in the game. Like, I've got a massive great big hauler, refueling hauler, that I can actually go and harvest fuel for, and I can't refuel the fleet. So that even like now, which has been 2014, so 11 years, I still don't have a game. So I quit investing into that game a long time ago, but I do jump in there every now and then, see how they're getting on with it. And it's still going ahead. It's still going on. It's one of the biggest crowd-funded source games. At the time I last checked, it was something like $250,000 crowdsource funds, which was mad. And then Starfield came out, which basically got rid of all my itches for space games. It's an amazing game. The combat on ground is really, really good. The combat in game in the ships is really, really good. The storyline was excellent. Absolutely excellent. I pretty much finished the storyline on Starfield, and then you get to a point where you can go into like this game mode plus, where you start as a different character. Sometimes you're a plant, which was really, really random and weird. It was like you're tripping half the time. And I really got into Starfield. I played it predominantly on the Xbox because I found it easier to play with the controller. But that brings us to No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has been out for 9 years now, which is crazy as well. I remember when this first came out, and I was like a very early backer of this game. I loved the idea of this game. The first game iteration came out. It was okay. It wasn't great. There was a huge whole load of negative press about it. And it took a lot from the team to turn that around into a really, really good game. My kids and I play it a lot. Like a lot. We haven't for the last few years. We kind of parked it. And the last time we parked it, we built basically a base on the ground, which was our nip farm. And Nip Nip is one of the most expensive assets in the game that you can sell. Like, you earn millions per harvest. And I'm going to show you that in a second, because we need millions to be able to do the next part of this journey, which is Voyagers. So the premise of Voyagers is essentially you have a Corvette ship that you can make, and it's modular, and it's very, very close to the Starfield build on system. So you have your hull, you have your wings, you have your engines, all of that stuff, all your internal modules that you bolt together, which we're going to go through today and do that. Then you can go out and do missions within the Corvette and find upgraded parts for your ship, upgraded bits and bobs to that as well. And if you know No Man's Sky, you'll know all the different thrusters and engines and things. And we're going to jump into my S-Class ship, which I grinded. It was an A-Class, but the last couple of weekends with my kids, I've been grinding mad to get it to an S-Class ship. And then they drop this. The other thing with this, you can walk around inside the ship, which is mad and crazy for a game that said they were going to do it, but most of these games say they're going to do it, but they don't actually do it. But you can walk around inside the ship. You can get out of your ship and you can do EVAs now. Another huge thing, like massive game mechanic they've added into this thing. And then you can also skydive. You can get out of your ship in the atmosphere and skydive down to the planet's surface, which is just like for a drop, for a content drop. Like, I liked all the freighter stuff they did. I've got a freighter we'll go to as well, because I've got a load of Nip Nip on there. We'll go harvest. Like, I liked all the freighter stuff, and I like all the updates they've done. But for me, this is like, oh my God, this is huge. It's one of the biggest updates. And it's not a big game update, but it's a huge game mechanic update that you can actually jump out of your ship with your teammates, with friends, however many friends you've got around that are joining you in your game, and all go along on this journey on one ship. We're not all flying in different ships. We're not all doing different things. So this weekend, I'm super excited. My kids are over. We're going to do some No Man's Sky. I'll probably stream it. We'll see how they feel. But I'll probably do like a No Man's Sky and chill. So I won't be on camera. I won't be on mic because they're here. Unless they're okay with it. And then we probably won't be on camera, but unless they're okay with the mic being on. Now, the other reason for that is because there are drops for the next 5 days, and the drops are unique every single day. So the drops you have today on day 1 are different from the drops tomorrow, day 2, are different from the drops on day 3, day 4, day 5. I may not stream every single one of those days, but some of our lovely friends are streaming those. Miss Vadams is streaming right now. No Man's Sky. So I haven't been watching a stream. It's on in the background, but I've not been watching a stream because I want to do this like as a first react kind of thing. I watched a very, very quick video last night just telling me about what Voyagers is, what the update is. And yeah, so we're going to get into this. I'm super excited to play this. I'll jump in the game. The game audio might be loud. Let me know and I'll turn it down. So I haven't streamed No Man's Sky for a long time. So let's just say hello to everybody. So we've got Malachi. Welcome in. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Alex as well. The lovely Slothfather. Wabity. Wabs. I still haven't watched that video. And I've been snowed under with work stuff this afternoon. And I've got a huge win going on my landlady right now. ChatGPT has helped me save literal thousands of pounds today. I'm very legally minded anyway, because I'm legally trained. But I wanted to get another perspective of some of the documents. I wanted help in formulating the emails going backwards and forwards. And just before the stream, my landlady was like, that's fine. I understand the position. I'm moving out of here 27th of September. And I don't have to pay October, November rent. I don't have to pay bills past that point because I'm moving out, essentially. And legally, I'm in the right. So it was awesome. So yeah, really happy with that today. So I've been busy with that. I've been very busy with work as well. I've got a new project launching on Monday, which I'm super excited about, which is cool. So yeah, you guys are all loving the music. I know weird random music that came up. I'll watch the funny video. I will watch the funny video. Bobs and I are seriously into Akhtar and CC and Tog and things as well. So it's all about that. Let's just catching up with chat and then we will get into the game. and go through what the new updates are. Let me see if I can get this browser window working. Where are we? Is that a browser window? No Man's Sky, let's have a look. Oh yeah, there we go, No Man's Sky Voyagers. Okay. I'm in the background, it's fine. Yeah, so No Man's Sky Voyagers. I keep calling it Voyages, it's Voyagers. The main thing I want to show the trailer, because it's very, very cool. So let me just check this actually is going to have its audio coming out. It should do, let's try. Yeah, there we go. Like, that is huge. Huge content drop. Like, what the hell? The thing I'm most excited about is actually getting into the ship, going into the atmosphere, and then skydiving down, which would be very cool. We're going to do that as well. So, we're going to get into the game. And I'll show you, because I think I'm at my space station. I've got no idea where I logged out last time. So, we're going to jump into the game. We'll log out. I do use controller. I use my Xbox controller. The reason for that, I just find it more comfortable when I'm flying around, running around, doing stuff that I need to do. So I do use my Xbox controller. So let's jump into the game. Let's see where I am. We're going to harvest the nip. We're going to head to our home base as well, my kids and I home base, because we're going to harvest the stuff that's there. So you will see essentially the biggest weed farm in the game that is possible, because it's maxed out. You can't do any more modules than we've done. You can't do any more flowers than we've done. And I think it nets around about 6 to 8 million per harvest. It's crazy. So let's do that. Let's jump into the game stream. Let's jump into the game. Whoa. Okay, let's not jump in the game, because my game just crashed before we even got there. They've just patched it at 5 o'clock today, like an hour or so ago. So let's jump in. There we go. Nothing like growing weed worth me. Exactly, right? When we built the farm, it wasn't weed. There was a thing called like the little glowing orb type thing. They were the things to do. They were the ones to use to basically get the maximum return. And then they introduced Nip Nip, which is basically weed flowers. It's a legal substance. You can't take it around the universe. So yeah, it's fun. Let me know if the audio does get too much. I can turn it down. Yeah, okay, I'm on my freighter. That's good. But yeah, I hope everyone's week's going well. It's mad that it's Wednesday already. My head cold is much better. I've been dosing myself up on Beecham's today. Is quite loud for me. Let's just bring that down a little bit. Cool. Yeah, let me know if it's too loud. Yeah, check your calendar. It's Thursday. Is it Thursday? It's Thursday. It's not Wednesday. It's Thursday. Right, why is this music so loud? Right, bring this down a little bit. I'm sorry, I didn't want to make my work week any longer. I love the music in this game as well, but that is quite loud. Let's do it at 20%. That's better. If we get into any pew-pew situations, let me know if it's too much. Yeah. Only got tomorrow, so you got 2 weeks off. Let get in, that's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, let me just tab out just for a second, extend my chat down so I can actually see my chat. There we go. Thursday. Mad. Week of Wednesday was yesterday, was it really? Okay, I was wrong there. Right, we're on our ship. That's also very loud. Let's just drop these volumes down a little bit. Go to about 50%. You think they have a slider you could click and do it, but no, it's like this. There we go. Cool. Apply. I clicked apply. There we go. Right, so this is our spaceship with our little Gex. We've got a lot of Gex running around. So let's go and show you the initial farm, the first farm. So this is my freighter. What's good about the Corvette now is that you almost don't need your player ship. From what I can see, you can do most things from the Corvette. So over here we have kind of cartography stations, we have all the weapon stations, we have all of these things. I've got all of these modules here. My freighter is maxed out. All of these things, we've got huge refineries in here as well. Over here we have our terminal, so where we sell things. And then let's go to the end and show you our Nip Nip farm. Just a little bit, just a few. Just a few. Oh yeah, daily kitty scratch. I forgot my daily kitty scratch. I'll do that. Wake Chloe up as well. So let's harvest all these plants. So essentially, this is our weed farm. Yes, I love the fact that my kids and I have got some of the biggest weed farms in game. Bum, bum, bum. Let me harvest everything. There we go. Okay, things were... Why did I build that one with the thing on the wrong side? I do wish there was like a harvest all in your freighter kind of thing, but there isn't. We have to do it manually. Hey, Mysticus! Hope you're well. Hope your day's gone well. Miss sent me a picture of his puppy this morning with the cutest little cat thing done in the froth on it. It was so cute. The reason I'm farming this is because I will need the credits for the ship. I know that much. They're very expensive ships, the Corvettes. It really was cute. It was so cute. Like I say, for me it's easy using the controller. I find it much easier on my hands than using keyboard and mouse. And these ones are gut rot flowers, pretty much poop. You turn these into Fecium. So Fecium is much needed to help aid these other plants that are growing when you're making new beds and those kind of things. So I need to replace them at some point. But yeah, essentially we are making poop on our ship. You asked if she wanted to go grab a drink with you and your cousin this weekend, told her to bring her friend. Awesome. Get you being all brave and bold. I'm super impressed with this. That's awesome. You're much more social than I am, that's for sure. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. You've got nothing to lose, but you are putting yourself out there, which is not the easiest thing to do. It really isn't. So don't put yourself down, because that is a huge thing to pluck up the courage, I guess is the term, to go do that. It's not over, you've got nothing to lose. It's like you may have make a very good friend out of it. Oops, that was good, that was wrong. Right, that's the harvesting here done. Let's go see how much money we have and how much money we made. Cool, so starship inventory, freighter inventory. Actually, is it in my inventory? Exosuit. We want to sell. Where did it put it all? Our starship is full up of stuff. There we go. 4.3 million for 94 plants. That's pretty good profit. I'm happy with that. I've got 94 million. That's fine. I'll show you the home base, but I don't need to. Nope, sell 94. There we go. There we go. 98 million. That'll do. We should have enough of that. Yes, coffee shop girl. Mister's has asked them out with their friend as well. Yeah, 90. I wish I had 98 million in my bank. That's before I'll show you the what we have at the base as well. Well, I keep pushing the wrong button. So let's get into our ship. And I haven't played this game for a long time. Oh god, yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? At one point in this game, I had around about $1 billion. But have used a lot of that money. So this is my ship. I love my ship. It's got big sails on it, like these on the side, which are awesome. Right, okay, home planet is not that one. It's not that one. It's that one. Yes, it's that one. Let's boost out of the way. Yeah, I do like the solar sail ships. Right, that is very loud in my ear still. Like 50% gain. That's crazy. Do 25. There we go. It's loud that I'm shouting. Yeah, I searched around for very, very good ships when the game first came out. I did all the farms, and then built this farm here, which is basically, and then the freighters came out, so put the plants on the freighter as well. So 6 million harvest for a couple, like 2 minutes. It's not bad. I don't mind that at all. Let me just, while that's doing its thing, just turn that down very slightly. There we go. Elysium, I found the system, I named it. I mean, my early days in No Man's Sky was pure exploration. I just went everywhere. Okay, coming down towards the base. We'll do this once we've got our Corvette, because I'll skydive down to the base. You boost up Valheim. Come join us on Enshrouded. Come on and shrouded with us. Come and build and explore. Let's slow down. Let the base load in. Because it's a lot. I'll show you the domes. We'll go around the other side of the tree. You did not have enshrouded. Well, we need to rectify that. This is our base with all of our growing domes. You can see some of them are still empty as well because we've maxed out on the amount of... Whoops! I can fly my ship. Let's go land. Of course, no more game purchase for a while. That's fine. I understand that. Cool. So let's show you the base. So this is the base. There's all my exosuits and vehicles and stuff are over there. My kids started planting these balls around for fun. So yeah, fully solar powered base with backup batteries. The whole of this area over there is all backup batteries, essentially. And then yeah, each one of these here got a pretty view. Pretty butterfly things as well flying around. That's why I chose this planet. The wildlife is amazing here. It's so pretty, so cool. And if we go in here, well, the generators are off, but we have got all of these plants here, which is crazy. And these, all of these go on left and right either side. That one's got a rock in it for some reason. Left and right all the way through. We keep going, we keep going, we keep going. Looks like there's some terrain issues with that rendering in. Because we've got rocks in the base, which... Can I get through? Okay. Looks like the terrain, I probably need to reload the game for the terrain. It's not taking out all the terrain that's farmed in, or it's regened it. But yeah, essentially every single one of these domes, apart from a few over there, are full of all of this stuff. And I think when we harvest this, it's around about 20 million ago, something like that. So it's crazy. That's why I've got 198 million. Yeah, I think they'll probably do an update as well. So yeah, so that's cool. So that's pretty much our base. I'm not going to harvest those. I've got enough to do that. So let's head up to the station. We can TP straight to the station. We should be able to TP to the station. Excalibur. That's in the previous system. Oh, Elysium Station Minor. There we go. Current system. Let's warp up there. Yeah, with the world's all the base have weird things. Yeah, I think last time I logged on and it was okay. It was doing that. So what we now have within the station, let me run down here, is they've changed the layout now because you used to come in and the ships were landing over here, and now what you've got is you have your landing pads all lined up at the back here as per usual. But what you will see over here is the ability to do Corvette Workshop. Getting all the No Man's Sky drops to do the Corvette Workshop. Now I think what somebody said to me is the first thing you do is jump into one of these slots over here. You're on the Shrouder server right now, seeing it's up the very high... oh yeah, Malachi's tower. So yeah, we jump into one of these pods and munching pizza. Wow. That's just rude. And then that brings you down to your Corvette Workshop. Well, it's actually brought me forward. As you can see here, it's a Corvette Workshop. So there's 4 different workshop areas from what I can work out, because you've got the 4 teleporting things. Whereas before, these used to just be a massive long runway type thing. Doing that. So let's have a look. Corvette workshop. Let's get into this. Okay. We're going to create a new Corvette because there's no point purchasing modules for that. Yeah, I had pizza yesterday. Actually, I've got pizza in the fridge from yesterday. So I'll grab some pizza later on. I'm doing that. So we create the new Corvette. We'll do that. We can zoom in and out. We can move around. We can do all of these things. We can adjust cameras up and down. Cool. Okay. So toggle the module menu. We hit Y. So we've got lots of modules here. We've got cockpits. We've got habs. We've got walkways. We've got landing bays. This is Starfield vibes all over. You're sharing already full after not even half of it. Yeah, I had half yesterday. The other half's in the fridge. I can't eat a full pizza these days. Yeah, it's very much Starfield vibes here. Landing thrusters. Thunderbirds. Landing thrusters. Thunderbirds are go. Heavy boosters. Sublight thrusters. Twin eco jets. Twin dynamo jets. Then we have defensive systems. We've got shields. We've got barriers. Deflector shields. All of these things here. Maybe we do need to buy some parts because we don't have any. Excuse me. So we'll need to go and buy some parts. Then you've got decorations. So you've got wing modules, S-foils. Oh, we could do some attack S-foils. That would be cool. Wing modules. All the different types of wing modules from different ships, which is good. It's not just one ship. There's a few different options you've got here. We've got fairings, domes, cowlings, aerofoils, cargo tanks, turbine cowlings. They're cool. Like some very good aesthetic things here as well. Then we get into hull connectors. Looks like we've got one. We've got a reinforced hull link. That's the only thing we have. Ballast tanks, coolant distributors, glider arrays, or girder arrays. Not gliders, girders. Scaffolding stuff. Then we get into the exterior decorations, so antennas, slat dishes. The antenna was bugged. I think that's what they patched earlier. Is you put an antenna on there, basically the hitbox on it was just ridiculous. You couldn't get out the station or in the station. You got things like radiator vents, fuel rods, air purifiers, vents. You need the vent to be able to climb out. I know that much. And we've got windows. So let's go leave the workshop. And it looks like we need to go buy some modules. So this is the cache, refunded Corvette modules cache. So let's go back into here. Let's purchase some modules and see what we've got. Purchase the basic modules. Let's do that. No pizza left behind. You're going to make dough for a pizza? Okay, Alex. All these little eaters. You can only eat a slice or two before you go into food coma. Half a pizza and I go into food coma. I'm talking a large pizza, not like a 9-inch pizza. I'm talking like a 12-inch pizza. I can eat half of it and then I go into food coma. Not like small ones. I can devour like 2 or 3 of those. That's easy. Alex is going to go make Dover pizza. Cool. So this is the stuff we just went through here. So let's get some of the basic stuff, like 1.6 mil for a cockpit. We'll grab that. Let's grab the hab. Let's grab a landing gear. Let's grab the sublight thrusters, reactors, photon cannon arrays. We'll grab all of this stuff. Like, it's not cheap. Not cheap. Pyrodrive boosters. Arcada S-foils. Argonaut cowlings. Winglets. We'll buy the antenna. And ducting outlet. Okay, so we've got one of each of those. I think we probably need to buy 3 landing gears. You blame my still dead taste buds. Yeah. No idea how many inches they're normal Italian ones. Yeah, in the UK here, you can order different sizes. So a small is, I think, a 9-inch pizza. A large is 12, and the XL is like 16-inch, which are huge, like the big old pizzas. Cool. Okay, right. We've got 3 landing gears. We'll definitely need some of those. We'll grab 2 cannon arrays. Thunderbird glass hab. Let's get a couple. Let's get a few of those. Let's grab another S foil. And this is the basic stuff. So this is basic for now. So let's go create the new quick purchase. You can trade advanced modules. Now I've seen this. So what you can do here, we'll get into the trading later because we'll need to upgrade some of the modules later on. But it's like a little preview here is what you can do is say we want an ambassador class cockpit and you make a swap offer. So you say, for that, I'm going to sell you or barter other modules. Now I don't have, I've got a whole link there and an industrial cargo link basically. But what you do is you basically say, I want to barter for this particular thing. I'm going to give you up to 3 different items for that. And it could be higher value, it could be lower value, whatever you want to do. So we'll come back into that when we've got a little bit more stuff. Oh, it's an Italian restaurant, yeah. Food is not much fun at all if you can't taste it. Exactly, Bubs. Thank COVID for that one. Cool, okay, so now we have some things. So let's start with the landing gear. We've got a grid system here that we can move about with. Is this going to be easier with mouse? This might be easier with the mouse. I can't move with the mouse, but I can move left and right, backwards and forwards. This might be quick with the mouse, so let's do it with the mouse. So let's plonk, that's the middle of the ship. Let's put a landing gear where the nose would be. I assume the yellow circle is the extent of your ship. So we'll put one there. Let's not go super wide. One there. And it's the grid system, which is cool. So what did we do? We did 1, 2, 3 out. So 1, 2, 3. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. That really doesn't seem right. No, I don't want to exit. No, I don't want to exit. Resume previous design. Yeah. How do I pick that up? X. There we go. So I'm doing this with mouse and keyboard. It might be easier. Right, that's where that needs to go. That's going to go there. We'll do our landing bay at the back, but let's put some habs on it. You're so over it, yeah, I bet. I bet you are. Cool, so we've got habs. We haven't got any walkways or anything yet, but we've got a hab. So let's do a hab module off the front landing gear. Can I bolt on the side here? Can I rotate them? Doesn't look like I can rotate them. Oh, it's telling me the main living area for a Corvette class starship providing space passengers as well as installable utility modules. Note the cargo system's performance limit has been reached and further upgrades will be cosmetic only. Okay, that's fine. Don't mind that. What else do we need? Probably don't need to go quite this big on the ship, but let's have a look. Let's put a cockpit on. Cockpit on the front. What else have we got in terms of thrusters? We've got reactor. We've got boosters. Landing bay we'll do at the back. What have I got that can connect ships together? A reinforced hull link. Okay, so we can do that. Right, okay. So we can do reinforced hull link. So let's do one there. No, that's gone underneath. I did not mean to do that. Can I rotate this? No. I've only got one reinforced hull link. Okay. Maybe we do a very basic ship to start with. I've gone like super. Yeah, let's go basic. Left trigger. Let's do a very basic for now. Heavy duty structural support for Corvette class starship, designed for connecting larger modules. Assemble, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's keep it basic for now. We'll do a basic ship. I'm going way too things on this. So we've got cowlings, we've got winglets, side pods. Can I use that? No. What do we have? We've got S-foil wings. Let's put some S-foil wings on. Let's do one there. Let's do one on the other side. Like that. There's me going like super huge ship. We wanted the... That's windows. We need... Where are they gone? Photon cannon arrays. Let's put some of those on the front. We might need to move the wings back. Yeah, I wonder if I can move the wings back. Let's see if we can move. Can I put you? No, I can't move that back. Can I put you there? I can put you there. Cool. Okay. Let's put some weapons on this thing. Just in case. Where the weapons gone? There. Photon cannon arrays. We put one there. Let's put one on this side. I'm loving this modular building. Like this is Starfield all over. Yeah, so we've got two cannon modules on the side there. We need to bring up our reactors and everything else need to go on. The boosters need to go on. That's the landing bay. Landing bay on the back is good. I'm going to put another landing gear here. Where's the landing gears? Where is the landing gear? We bought 3 of them. I now can't see the landing gear. Landing gear. Oh, okay. It's put those other modules. Oh, they're there. Dumbass. I'm like, it's put those other modules somewhere and I can't see where. Let's go for a double landing gear like that. That's fine. That one we can get rid of. I'm like, I can't see my landing gears. So that's a basic ship for now, which is cool. Let's put a reactor on because I'm pretty sure we're going to need a reactor. And we're going to need some engines as well. Didn't even think about the engines. The engines need to go on. Medusa class reactor. That's a big module. Holy crap. Can it go on there? No. It has to go on there. Okay. You can go there. Oh, actually, let's move you to the front. So we've got some aerodynamics going on. It's a very clunky on that. Let me see if I can use the mouse interface. Might be easier. just because it's slow. Okay, so that's a reactor. What else do we have? Sublight thrusters. We definitely need some thrust. So let's do a sublight thruster. That thing is huge and also doesn't mount on there. Where is it plonking it? It's putting it off to the side. I mean, we could have it, we could have two off the side of the reactor. Doesn't seem to fit well, but I also can't get this one snapping in. So maybe that's not a bad idea. Let's take these wings off. And let's put some thrusters on instead, because we need thrust. We can get to aesthetics later on. So let's do thrusters first. These things are huge. Can we rotate these? Yes, one there. Did I only buy one? Maybe I only bought one. Okay. I need to go back to the menu. Let's go back and store design for later. It'd be good if you could purchase modules while you're inside that thing. That would be good. Sublight thruster. Another one of those. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be good if you didn't have to be in this menu. So can we now put another sublight thruster on this side? Yes, we can. And then we also had a pyro drive booster main engine for the Corvette. This thing is huge. It's a weird, funky design. Let's see if we can... Can we add something that... Cowlings? The cowlings go there, and then we put a thruster on? Let's have a look. Yeah, that works. Weird ship design, I know. It's very funky, it's very weird. What I might do... Yeah, it's kind of a very weird, funky ship design, but it's a ship. Olga, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. I confused the hell out of everybody earlier. But yeah, happy Thursday. Hope you're well. Oh, we can see outside our ship, look. Very cool. Right, we've got landing gears. We've got a ramp to get out. We've got these. Could we put our S-foily things on? Would these go on the outside of the thing? They go there, but that doesn't make sense. They're not attaching to anything. They kind of go there. I want them on the outside of the engines, which they won't go. Well, that's fine. That makes sense. Yeah, they don't really go. They don't really go. What else do we have? What else did we buy? Winglets. We could do winglets. Can we put winglets on these? I mean, that's kind of cool. They look cool. Did I only buy one of them? Wow, L's. I thought I bought multiples of everything. Let's get rid of them then. Right, basic ship. Is there anything else we need to add? What else do we have here? We had a ducting outlet. We have Windows. So can we put windows in anywhere? No, because we don't. We've got a module there. We've got a module there. We've got thrusters there. There's no space for windows, which is fine. Yeah, there really isn't any space for windows. A seamless window. Nope, I can't see that one going in. Ducting outlets. Cool kind of aesthetic things there. I can't put it on top of the cockpit. Again, it's a very small ship. I can't put stuff on top of the engines. That's fine. We have an antenna. No space for that really. I don't want that sitting there. That could go on the roof, I guess. Doesn't really go there either. We'll leave it for now. It's fine. Right, so very basic design. I think it's cool. I don't think there's anything else we can add. We could add another hab class, another hab at the back, but I don't think we need to right now. Cool, so I think we've got everything we can do there. So let's finalize that current design, because you can come back and modify it as well, which is cool. You're exhausted, you've been cleaning your whole day, but you're good, okay. I've still got head cold. It's still very much there, but I am doing okay, thank you. Cool, okay, so it's standard kind of technology stuff. Comes with quite a few slots, which is cool. It's a Class C, which makes sense. Oh, don't know why I clicked them. Finalize current design. Pay attention to which mouse clicks I'm doing. Cool, yeah, we'll take all of those modules. There's no cargo. So that is my current starship that I can move stuff across over to. Okay, that's fine. So do I need to go and put, I don't want to trade in my current ship. Oh, buy and add to collection. There we go. I was confused. I don't want to trade in my ship. So claim ship free, buy and add to the collection. So let's do that one instead. Okay, the cab takes one slot. Interesting. All of these things take one slot. So you need to level up your Corvette to be able to add different modules as well. So it's not just the base ship design, it's actually the building parts of it. And here we've got Alpha, Beta, Charlie as well there. But the actual ship modules take up space. Okay, that's good to know. Cool, let's claim our ship. I'm going to leave my current ship where it is. We're going to claim this. Cool. And there's our ship behind us. So this is the ship we just built that we're now walking around. Probably a ton of weight. I do know that the more modules you add on and things you add on, the weight, it adds to the weight of the ship. But I think that's pretty badass. We got two pretty powerful weapons there. So let's get in the ship. And to be able to walk around as well is so cool. Cool. So we're inside. And then it says, furnish the interior of your Corvette starship. Select mission radar from the build menu. Install mission radar. So we do up on the D-pad. Okay, so we've got weapon racks, we've got ceiling panels, we've got crates, we've got units. We've got a living wall. We've got refiners. Okay, so that's like the large refiner, 3 different substances. We've got a Medipod. Provides a range of medical services including automatic wounds, suturing, infection control, and AI-driven viral containment features. That's cool. Containment features. Pod must be wide to airlocks for functionality to be enabled. That's very cool. We've got a crew berth. We've got a nutrition unit. Creation of meals while traveling through deep space. That's kind of cool. We've got stairways, panelled windows. Okay, so if you stack tab units on top of each other, you can use the stairways, which is cool. Living room looks good. We've got storage as well. Let's do the living room. Let's do what it's telling us to do. So, install mission radar. It can't go there. Oh, wait, it needs materials. Gold, microprocessor, iron batteries. Okay. We've got colours. So we've got a colour palette. Okay, it's painting the wall. That's cool. You can paint your ship. Okay, that's cool. No, that's toggle edit build. Can we do a living wall? No, we haven't got any of that stuff either just yet. Okay, so we need to go get gold microprocessor and ion battery. Let's pin those details. Nope. Let's try that one again. How do we get into this? Was it X? Z. There we go. L. Pin details. Why is that? Oh, there we go. Can we access our inventory from our starship? No, it's put the other starship to bed. Okay. Have we got anything on the freighter? We've got copper. We don't have gold. And it's out of range, so we can't get it anyway. Cool, let's go flying anyway. Let's go look at, I'm just checking the keys I can do here. Recharge gas pumps. Recharge life support. I know this is me. Air filters. It's from the last mission I did, just making sure I'm fully recharged up. Okay, I can't do that one. That's fine. So let's go jump in the ship. Good, nice wide view of the cockpit. I like that. That's cool. Awesome. Let's... Can we change... There we go. There's our starship view. This is cool. There's our ship flying around. Where's an asteroid? Let's go to the asteroid belt. We've got boost. I think I've got materials back at the base. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We don't want that system. Where's our main planet system? Is that one over there? Nope, that's not it. There's the moon. There's the green one. There's the planet. Oh, yeah, there are systems behind there over there. Okay. Let's go sublight. Out the way of the asteroid field. And we're going to skydive out the back because that's what I'm excited about. With the drops, by the way, the drops are every hour you get the drop. I think 3 hours watching you get all of the drops for the day. It's a weird looking thing with the generator where it is and stuff, but we could probably move that back. Which would make sense. The generator is where the engine is and then the cowling on the front. We might be able to edit that when we land. Cool. So I'm going to stay at this altitude because we're going to skydive into our base. Make sure we're over the top. Okay. I don't want to land. Let's go back to our internal view. How do I get out of the seat? Let me out the seat. I don't want to land. Unable to initiate landing. Landing not clear. How do I exit the seat? Okay, we'll get the ship stable. I might have to Google this. Oh, there we go. Leave pilot seat. Down arrow. Down arrow. There's our ship being stable. We can operate the hatch, which is so cool to be able to do this. That's where our base is. We are going to YOLO and yeet us straight out the back of the ship. So let's change our view. This is my spacesuit, by the way. That's me. We are going to go and jump out the ship and skydive. There's our ship up there. So how much can we move around? Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'm moving forwards. I pull back. That is pretty neat actually to be able to skydive around. Ship's way up in the distance. That is very cool. We will probably need our thrusters as we get towards the ground, so... Touchdown! That is awesome. That is so cool to be able to do that. I keep scanning and not running. Cool, so can we recall our ship down here? I hope we can. Cool starship. Navigation data required. Oh, that might be a problem. It's up there! Come down! We might have to do this the other way. Can we... There we go, we can summon our vehicle then. Like that. Love the kitty ear. The kitty ears are so cool. It's so cool. Okay, so we couldn't recall the ship there. But that's cool, the venting coming on. That is very, very cool. Let's see if we have some gold. Let's go into the ship. Okay, so we've got snap points for modules, which is cool. So I wonder... $640. Okay. So I'm not used to third person. Let's just change this around. Cool. Let's go. I keep doing that. I keep scanning. Let's go see what we've got in our modules over here. So I wanted gold. Don't think I've got any gold down here. No. Do we have in this one? That's empty. How is that empty? We had a ton of resources. I bet it's all up on the freighter. Let me call the freighter closer and see if I can access its inventory. We've got a tree growing on our landing pad. Okay, so our freighter should be up above. Can we access our freighter from down here? No, it's out of range, but do we have... We don't have any gold. Like, literally all of our resources are gone. I think my kids have been stealing resources. That's fine, that's fine. Hopefully we can buy some stuff. Is there any gold we can buy? Make no gold. Gold. Let's buy all the gold. What was the other thing we needed? Refine chromatic metal. So there's chromatic metal. There's no fuel. Bum, 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 bum. How have we not got any... This is crap. My kids have completely done me out of everything I needed. Indian... Oh, it's actually got all the inventories here as well. Gold, silver, tritium. Exosuit. Why is my exosuit showing antennas and things? That's kind of weird. A hypnotic eye. Fair enough. Was it cadmium? Cadmium it said? No, chromatic metal. Okay, we're gonna have to go and get some parts. For metal deposit on planet analysis visor. Let's go up to the space station and see if we can buy these things we need to do. Bum, 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 bum. Right, is it pinning it? Why can I not pin what I need? Gold, we've got microprocessor, ion battery. So one microprocessor, one ion battery. There used to be a way you can pin that thing up there. Okay. Gold, microprocessor, ion battery. Okay, wrong way. Microprocessor, ion battery. Can we buy a microprocessor? No. Difficult. Right, we're going to go to the station. Let's go to the station. Golden Gek! Welcome in. Hey Raiders! Let me just jump out of that for a second and give you a shout out. Golden Gek, thank you for the raid. I appreciate the raid. How are you doing? I'm assuming you've been playing Voyagers. No Man's Sky. Did that shower go through? Go on.
Are you going to die?
Are you going to die? Looks like we will. We'll wait for the clip to play and then I'll do an instruction for you.
I died! I know I died, but I don't care because he's dead too!
Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Ellie. Most people call me Els. My friends will call me Els. I am a survival crafting lover game. So I play a lot of Ark, a lot of Enshrouded. What else do we play? No Man's Sky, obviously. I love my space sims as well. I absolutely love my space sims. Thank you for the follows. Followers anonymous. I do appreciate you. And yeah, I love No Man's Sky. I play Star Citizen, No Man's Sky. I don't typically stream those. I'm streaming No Man's Sky at the moment, obviously, and I will do for the next several days. But yeah, typically it's like survival crafting games that I'm really into and loving. We have an Enshrouded community server, so a lot of my community here are watching and playing as well. And yeah, I'm checking out Voyagers. So I've played No Man's Sky since pretty much the first day it came out. And all the bad press that it came out 9 years ago. And I have twin 18-year-old boys, and we play as a family. We play a lot of No Man's Sky. So I've got most of the ships I wanted. I've got most of the stuff I needed. My freighter is full of NIP. This is my base. I'll show you in a second and take you around. And yeah, so that's what I do here. I also do like a chill series. So if I'm playing Ark, if my kids are here or I'm not feeling well, something like that, I do an Ark and chill or a No Man's Sky and chill. So we just play really cool music. I also play the drums, which you can see over the corner there. So I also play drums, and I do drumming streams, typically at weekends, where you can request drums, and you can request tracks for me to play. And there's a command in my chat, which is !SR. And then basically I will jump on the drum kit, and we did a session last Saturday with my community that here, and I think we got through 13 songs, something like that. I think it was songs I'd never heard before, and I'll just jump on the drum kit and play them as well. So that's all good fun. So that's me. Let me show you around my base. I'll jump back into game. I'm getting used to the commands of getting out of the ship now. We've just done a skydive down, our first skydive down. But this is mine and my kids' base, which, as you can see, is pretty much full of nip-nap. There is roughly, I think, about 30 million worth of nip down here. And my freighter we did earlier has around about 6 to 7 mil on a harvest when we're there. We've got all the exocrafts, or not all of them. We haven't got the submarine, because that's new. The submarine wasn't out when I last played. But yeah, this is the first ship that we built. I was kind of just slapping modules together. Double landing gear. We've got the cannons on the side. I need to edit the ship because I was just plonking things down, figuring out where stuff goes. You're following. Also, thank you for the follows. Absolutely no problem at all. If you do need to raid and run, I do appreciate the raid. So please, if you need to raid and run, I absolutely appreciate that as well. Back another time. Thank you. Oh, it's another mist. Heather Silver Mist. We have a mist howl in our community as well. Let's get back up into the air. Lots of songs, lots of fun. It is great fun. Our drum streams are great fun. We have good fun here. Yes, you are Mist. I'm just saying there's a Heather Silver Mist, and you're Mysticus. So I will call you Mysticus rather than Mist. Because otherwise it'll get very confusing if we have two Mists here. But yeah, I hope you stream as well. If you need to raid and run, please go take care of yourself first and foremost. Okay, so station. Let's get out a little bit more. You are here and you are awesome, Mist. Later, Heather. I'm going to call you Heather for now, so it's not too confusing. Okay. Let's find where the space station is. I think it's over by the anomaly. There it is. We got it. I've not seen anybody else with Mist in their name, so that is very cool. We've got two Mists. But yeah, we're pretty chill here. We're pretty Normally have music playing, but the game's pretty loud, so I haven't got the music playing there. I'd say we launched a Enshrouded community server at the beginning of this week, and a lot of us in the chat here are on their building. So if you're into Enshrouded, please come and join us on there as well. Predominantly stream Ark. Power World is the other one that we're playing at the moment on Pick and Me server. So we've got a lot of friends in the community that host servers and do that. But yeah, typically survival crafting and space games. I do love my space games. I was just commenting about how the building system on this is very similar to Starfield, which I love because I love Starfield. And we do have a cat as well. We have a little mini cat down in the corner there, Chloe, our cat, and all the commands are there. So let's rearrange our ship a little bit. Let's see if we can buy those other components. Hand of the Ligawatt. We'll keep the name as well. It's fine. Thank you, Trez. That's Chloe getting a pet. Another thing with the channel, as my community know, is any subs or bits or ad revenue that I get from Twitch gets reinvested back into the community. I don't take money out for myself. So things like Chloe Cat, things like all the transition screens is all paid for by the community. The Enshrouded server is taken straight out of the Twitch funds, essentially. I'm not paying for that. You guys are. So again, I reinvest everything back into the community. Right, let's go amend our ship very slightly. Modify. I'm going to use the mouse for this because it might be a little bit easier. So, can I pop you there temporarily? Yes. Can I do that? That seems to be better. That would make more sense. That the generator is going to the engines and doing that. That makes more sense. Cool. That cowling thing there is huge, but we'll figure all of this other stuff out. Cool. So let's come out of that. Let's apply the edits. And let's go upstairs. And I need to remember what I need to get as well. So if we go inside here, can we go to a building? We can. So microprocessor and ion battery. Why can't I pin that? That's annoying that I can't pin it. If we go here, so I can only color when I have something selected. Like this. If I go to G for the colors. Oh, is it because of the unit? Okay, that makes sense, because of the unit in the background. So can I color other parts of my ship? Because that would be cool if I could color other parts of the ship. Okay, right, microprocessor, ion battery. Let's try and remember those. It's in my missions, good. Okay, let's go upstairs and, well, upstairs, go to the other part of the station and see if we can buy those components. Not that side, this one. Okay, probably not. They've probably not got any of this stuff in stock for a good reason. Microprocessor we can. That's good. And we might have to make the battery. Let's grab a few of these. Okay. Got cobalt there, which I think we might need, yeah. Use some ion batteries. So let's buy all of the cobalt. And we probably have to refine it. So let's head back. Actually, what we'll do, we go to our space station, we can refine. Not a space station, we go to our hauler. Our freighter. Okay, I'll use keyboard and mouse for now. So when I'm flying, I like to use the controller. We'll see if we can buy a battery in the terminal here. Yeah, so this is my freighter. This has got all of the available modules that are all manned. All the way down here. And then we have our little nip farm. So in here, net's around about 6 mil. 6 to 7 mil. Okay, what do we have here? Let's grab some more cobalt to make the ion batteries.
Product received.
Okay. So let's remember how we make ion batteries. Let's bring that back up. I don't have a free slot. So how do we craft? Ion battery. Cobalt ferrite dust. Okay. Ferrite dust. Can we buy some ferrite dust? Yes, we can. Awesome. Rather than me going and mining it, that makes much more sense. Ion battery. Awesome. And now we'll be able to go and sort our freighter out. I'll Corvette out. I keep doing the wrong key for that as well. Switch back over. Our ship should now be here somewhere. Or is it docked? It docks, doesn't it? That's our starship. That's our broken ship over there. Okay, so where does... Let's go up. Does this one go up now, or does that take us back down still? This looks like it's a new thing up here. I don't remember this being here before. No, that's just back up to the control tower. How do we get to... I can't see any other TP pads. I wonder how we get to our Corvette now. Did I miss something downstairs? There's no extra things there. They both go downstairs. This just goes into our corridor, which will loop around. That takes us upstairs. So, how do we get to it? Is it over here? I think this will just take us back upstairs again. I'm trying to see if there's a new mechanic to get to it. Okay, so no. How do we get to our new ship? I think it docks above your freighter, from what I saw. Let's have a look. Can we call it? No, I can't summon it, which would make sense. Let's go back up. That just loops around. That goes back to our main ship area. Keep doing the wrong button. This just loops back around as well. They should both go upstairs. I don't think we can go out the door because the bulkhead is closed. No, we can't. Is there anything new in here? Not seeing any new modules anywhere. Okay, that goes upstairs. The one on that side should go upstairs. Let's find the stairs. That's a broken ship that we've managed to salvage from somewhere. How the hell do we get into our Corvette? Is there anything on the upper platforms now? Okay. Not seeing anything up here. This is all cosmetics. Is there an airlock we EVA to? No, there's nothing here. This is just a light, from what I understand. Hi. Life is good. I still need to learn some new words. Okay. I may have to Google this because I have no idea. So let's jump into Google. Okay. No Man's Sky. How get to Corvette from freighter. How do you get from the Corvette to the freighter? Use the teleport button in the rear hatch. There's a teleport button. Use the teleport button in the rear hatch to beam over. The teleport button is on the other side of the door. That's going from one side to the other way. That's fine. So that's the round button to teleport. That's good. Anyone figured out how the reverse? There are teleporters in the freighter hangar that get you back. There are? I didn't see any. Okay. Let's go look. Where are these teleporters? Let's go explore our hangar. With you guys. I mean, I didn't dock here. I walked here. Well, I wonder if that's a problem because it's not actually docked here. There's nothing there. Oh, there. What's that thing? That looks new. This. Beam aboard dock vessel. There we go. So we have a beaming device. I didn't see this before. Cool. That worked. There we go. Right, let's install the mission radar. That can go there. Awesome. What do we need? Living walls. We'll do living wall and stuff next time, I think. Crew berth. That looks cool. Silver. We had some silver somewhere. Got 5 of that. Nutrition unit. Windows. I don't think we've got hydraulically sealed window. Yeah, we can't put windows. We have no space outside for that. You've got storage modules. That's cool. And then these are the standard things. Okay, so it's a new tab in here, which is cool. What's this one? That's deck decals. If we had some silver, we could get some silver and put a crew berth in. Should we head back to the station? Find some silver. Let's pen up. Gather or refine silver. Let's jump back in. So where is this dock to then? Let's have a look at the external view. Okay, so it's kind of got two big berthing points. Looks like the rear hatch is open. Okay. Okay, so just up here on the sides then, that's the new docking berths. Cool. Okay. That's a good way that it does that. So then if you get out of your ship... I didn't mean to do that. Am I out of the ship? Nope. Let's go back to internal view. Okay. So if we now leave the sea... I mean, in theory, we could EVA around our freighter. Which is cool. That's cool. You can EVA around your freighter now. Watching the ships coming in. Oh, I'm getting very cold here. It's very cold in space. And they just walk straight in the ship. That is such a good mechanic. That is so good. So then this one beams aboard the freighter. Okay, cool. We now know that mechanic. That's good. Actually, one thing we didn't do was use the mission radar. Local mission radar, Dear Diary, Gather Milk, Wiring Loom 15s, gives you Quicksilvers, Coward's Way Out, kicks 16 monstrosities, gives you Mind Control Device. Sitting Duck gives you Lubricant, and Herbivore gives you Star Shield batteries. Okay. So I know there's a mechanic where you can go and search for parts and things. I might have to read up on how that one works. But let's head to the space station. So then grab some silver and grab the hab module. Unless there is any silver here on asteroid field. What do we have here? This is silver. How perfect is that? Very crude mining of this asteroid. Why am I not getting... Is it because it's not a mining beam? It's not giving me much silver. There we go. How much did we get? Where is the silver? Oh, there's exosuit. There we go. 32. Is that enough to make it? I can't get used to doing this leave pilot seat thing. That's going to take a little bit getting used to. I know what the key is on the controller to build as well. Y, X, B, A. Down, oh, up arrow, okay. So, can we do a crew berth? Missing components. Damn it, we need 3 more silver. Okay, let's go find another asteroid. This one. Are you silver? I hope you are. Yes, you are. Let's just mine a little bit more. Cool. Okay, now we can make it crew berth. Let's pop it there. Cool. Okay, so we have a bed. Looks like it's just visual for now. It doesn't do anything. You can't sleep or... But it looks cool. I don't know if it increases the health or anything, but that's kind of cool. Okay. So, I like that idea. I like that. So this mission radar doesn't seem to be for gathering parts for the Corvette. It's just crew opportunities. So I would definitely, with my kids at the weekend, come and jump on this and figure out, do some of these missions. Because I think that the whole point of this is like it's a multiplayer ship. Some very cool animations. Are these supposed to be lights, or are these where the modules go? Not very clear. I think they're lights. Cool. That's very cool. Let's go back to the space station. And see if we can buy any other modules. Now we've done that we needed to. Deep space object detected. Let's close that door in a second. It's getting cold in here. And put some lights on. It's getting dark as well. We'll dock this. I'll do a quick be right back. I'm going to make a cup of tea. And close the door. And there's a video that I've got that shows all the clips. So if anyone new here, then you can watch those clips while you are lurking. Lurkers are also very much welcome. So I know at the moment drops are on, so you're more than welcome to lurk here. It's assist in getting your daily drops. Okay. I do like the station here, it's very cool. I like the way they've now split this, so the smaller ships are over the back and the larger ships over this side. Let's jump out. So let's see if we can buy any other modules. Okay. Let's purchase basic. So we still have the glass cockpit. We've got the habs. Let's buy a few more habs. Because I want to try it and see if we can link them together somehow. We've got all the cowlings and the wings. Okay, so that's all there is there. There isn't anything else that we can buy, essentially. So let's have a look at the trading. So this is where the bartering. Okay, so Thunderbird heavy boosters, landing thrusters, make swap offer. What can I put in here? All I have is 10 of the hull. Alright, I've got 10 of the hull links. Connecting larger modules. Let's have a play with the ship. I'm going to use the mouse for this one because it's a little bit easier. So if we get rid of the engines for now, can we put, and those, can we side by side these have modules? Yes, we can. So I wonder what that looks like inside. Let's go look. Apply the edits. I wonder if you can stack them on top of each other as well. Okay, so this is giving us a corridor in. That's cool. So it creates a doorway into the next module. Which is cool. I like that idea. And probably if you didn't have this here, it would put something up the front as well. Okay, I like that. I like that idea. Paige, how are you doing? Happy birthday for yesterday. I love seeing your pictures. That top, I love your top as well. It's such a good top. I was obsessing over your top. Like I was going on Google and Amazon. Like, I love that top. Where can I get that top? Let's modify this again. Okay, so it looks kind of weird there, but that's fine. We know how that works. Yeah, it's so nice to dress up and go out and things. It's so cool. Okay, so that's how that works. So can we stack on top? Yes, we can stack on top. Okay. So should we see how that looks with it stacked on top? Unable to find a reactor. Okay. Continue modifying. So it needs a reactor before you can stop doing stuff. So let's add the reactor back in. That can go there. What could we put on top there? Let's put some aesthetic things on there. Looks weird. Bear with me. I wanted to see how this works. Can I apply them? Yes, I can. Okay, so we've got a module upstairs, but no way of getting up there. So I think in here there was an internal stairway. We can now put the internal stairway and go up to the upstairs module, which is very cool. And probably, I think there's the option to do a hatch. I saw somewhere there was a hatch. No worries, Peach. You enjoy your lurk. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you. Okay, so that internal stairway. So if I put an internal stairway here, let's science this, shall we? I can then go up onto the roof. Does it need... That stays there, and we've now got an open spaceship. I wonder if we can jump out on the top of our ship. For science! Let's check all this for science. I need to add a... I need to add the thruster, otherwise we're not going anywhere, and I've got one thruster on one side and not one on the other side. So let's just add the thrusters back. Oh, I now can't add it there? Why can I not add it to this? Where are you trying to put it? At the front? No. Why can I not now add to this? Can I do the other engine? That can go on the back. That's connected to the module, but I can't connect this to the module. Do I have to flip it? Oh, that's why, because it's the wrong way around, because you're a dumbass, Els. Okay. This is looking janky right now. Bear with. I know, it's looking jank. But bear with. I'm playing for science. Okay, so we've got an open hatchway at the top here. Now I'm sure somewhere in one of these I saw a hatch. That's walkways. All the shields and everything else we would need. Arcadia wings, domed casings, diffusers. I'm sure I saw a hatch. Girder arrays. Reinforced hull links. Maybe I am... Oh, there, small vent. No, an exterior attachment. No, that's just a vent. Okay, so maybe it's just open to space, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. Let's apply the edits. Let's go check it out. Let's go back out to space. In fact, I'm going to go and close that door first of all. So I'm going to be right back. Let me play the video of the clips of who I am, what we do here, the fun we have. I'm going to put some lights on. I'm going to make a cup of tea. Give me a few minutes and I shall be back. Okay, that's good. Please don't spit at me. Please don't spit at me. What? They explode? Wow. Okay. That I did not know. They explode and take out the bin with it. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Defense units, let's go.
Where are they?
In the middle.
Oh, they're there. I see them.
Come here, defense unit. I got some bullets here. Oh, I've got 11 bullets left.
Yeah!
Get your stuff onto your team. Everything onto your team.
Yep. Not long.
Let's fucking go! And I was on foot the entire
Even my
And then-
armor?
And then
Yep,
those of you who
armor.
didn't, everything. And then
Everything.
if you're over by the UT, there's a drop if you didn't get it.
Oh, I didn't
fuck
get
am I
it. Where's it
there?
at?
Hey,
Over here
go,
somewhere.
Let's go, boss guys. Right, follow me.
Get to the UT.
I'm at. Yeah, I'm following you, Annie.
Get to the UT, all of you, and there's a thing you've got real not lot of.
Roasty, toasty, barbecue dragon. Come on, go down, bitch.
Come on, bitch.
Come on, bitch. Don't you bug out.
Oh, she's in.
Now, I'm going to transition over. So, Linda, I'm going to transition to echelon left. So I've told Linda I'm going to be moving. Echelon, if you remember, is staggered out on the wing, and left and right side. So I'm currently echelon right. I'm going to move over to slot, which is here. Small movements on the stick. I'm powering up slightly. And then now I'm on echelon left. I'm in Linda's left wing, a little behind. Okay, Linda, I'm going to slide back into slot. So I've said my intentions. I'm going to slide back into slot. Sliding is moving very, very slowly. There we go. And I'm correcting for my wings being the same height and the same level as Linda right now. So I'm now currently in slot. Dude, whoa! Now he runs. Now he's pissed. Oh my god. Oh no 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 no. Fuck, that was some reactions. Did you see that? He yeeted me off the side. Holy shit. That was some reactions going on there. Yeeted me off the side. And I just hit the umbrella. And got it. Landed just in time. Wow. I mean, I get you pissed off, dude. I've been shooting you. But
It's been only me.
Alright, if I go here. Olga, can you
Oh, it does have a plan.
bring it towards me? Is that
Cool.
gonna work?
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
listening, press D.
Hang on. Oh,
Okay.
I'm waiting for the
There
climb
we go.
truck
Okay,
to
stop,
run
stop,
the
stop,
corner.
Oh my
Nope.
god, giant.
Hopefully I do something.
wait,
Yeah,
I
throw
think
something
there's
at
more
him.
people dead.
Do something.
There's only us two alive.
oh yeah, it's only those
Oh,
two.
no. Oh god.
Oh, Olga, no, Olga's dead now.
We don't have time.
That's
We don't
gonna
have
pull
time.
the.
We don't have time. Fuck. We don't have time.
Olga.
Oh,
Oh no, Olga did escape it. No! No! Olga! Again. And you've disappeared. It's annoying. Why have you disappeared? Let me just check my settings again. You were there 1 second, then you disappeared. Are you in the group? You're not in the group.
Yeah, I am.
According,
At least it said I am.
according to this,
Yeah,
and
I am.
current group. Oh yeah, you are in the group. Okay. Now, as soon as I go to escape, you appear, which is weird. Let me just check my settings for online. Multiplayer is on, yes. So multiplayer aircraft in close proximity is definitely on. That's what we need, so that's fine. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Where did it get that clip from? I didn't set that clip. I need to get through my clips. That's a very boring clip of me trying to sort out Microsoft Flight Sim. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for bearing with me while I went and made a lovely cup of tea and put some lights on as well. I can actually see in my house now, which is awesome. And I did spy some pizza in the fridge. And Wobbs, I watched the video. I did see that one of Stephen with the gravel. It's so funny. It's so, so good. I saw that come up the other day. But yes, I did just go and watch it. And I will, in case you are lurking, I will message you as well. Because I just quickly had a look at it. And it's so good. I love his videos as well. He does such good Cassian. That video is so funny. Cool. Okay, so let's jump out into space. Let's go and... oh, let's tab back into the game. It would probably help. There we go. Let's jump in space. Yeah, it's like... saying good girl, and then you have to add the gravel to your throat, and he just gets his gravel and goes, good girl. His videos are so good. The hand of the Legawatt. Okay, let's move out of the way of the entrance. We're going to get smacked on the way through. Slow me to 0. Come on. Come on. 7, 4, 0. There we go. Right. Let's jump out the sea. Because this is genius if it's got this. I'd imagine they will add some kind of hatch or something here, but you can literally go out the top and then walk around on top of your ship. which is pretty cool. And it's all modelled as well. And you've got gravity on top of your ship until the point where you don't have gravity on your ship. That is cool. And as you get closer to it, it's cold out here. And then gravity kicks in. And you're shielded as well. Okay. You've never been able to see the space station that close. That is freaking cool. That is so very cool. Look at the size of that thing. That is mad. Cool, okay, so we've now got a hatch to go out into the open, which is cool. And we've got more space to add modules. So what we could probably do, if we went down here... Have we lost our bed module? We've lost our bed module. Which is fine. Oh, probably because I've added that thing on the other... added it on the other side, then took it off. Okay, point to note, if you add something on the side and you have a module installed, it loses the module. Oops. I hope it doesn't lose it. I hope it gives you the resources back, because that would suck. So, what we could do now is put the crew berth in. And put a crew berth there. There. I don't have enough silver. But essentially, there's your crew berth in the module upstairs, which is very cool. So you can keep downstairs for utility stuff. I like that as well. That is cool. The ladder's kind of in the way for getting out the back, but that's fine. You could always have two side modules on this as well. I like that. So let's go and see if we can do these connector pieces as well and see what they look like. Go back into the station. It always amazed me, like people, I know this is auto docking, you should get here, but people docking on Elite Dangerous just can't dock. I have no idea why. Like I docked, the first time I jumped into Elite Dangerous, many years ago, I was like, I can dock this, no problem. Right, so let's jump out. Let's modify again. So that's good to know, you can do that. You can go up. Oh, I keep doing the wrong key. So, do we have anything? Refunded modules? No. It's fine. So, let's modify this again a little bit more. Because I want to try the... Let's use the mouse. Okay, so we have... Where was the link thing? That's the hub modules. Reinforced hull link. Okay. Can we rotate that? How do I rotate? Oh, there's colours there. Okay. No, we'll repaint our ship in a second. How do I rotate this module? It doesn't look like I can. Did I select the right one? Yeah, reinforced hull link. Heavy duty structural support for Corvette class ship, collecting larger modules. So what you could do is put that there, and then put a hab module on that side. This is going to be a very lopsided ship. Like so. Let's put our engine back on. I know it's going to be very off-putting. Very weird looking ship, I know, but this is all for science. Just to show the different modules that you start off with and what you can do and build. What would be worth actually is having that... Oh, let's have a look at that central unit and see what that looks like. Okay, I can't... You can't get into it. So how? Right. So that is literally just a pylon type thing to give you the wings. You can't actually get into a hab module, which kind of makes sense. It's just a pylon. Okay. I have some ideas. Let's play with some ideas. We'll modify this again. So what you could then do is pop your thrusters on top. I thought it was like a corridor thing, but it's not. Like some of these are walkways, so these would be the walkways that you would use to be able to connect them. What you could probably do is pop a thruster there. Grab. Oh, I've only got one of those. I thought it said I had 10. I've only got one. Wow, okay. Okay, we only had one of those. I thought it said I had 10 in the inventory. But obviously not. What I might be able to do is put a window. No weapon system installed. Oh, it needs glass. Glass and silver. Okay. But you can put windows on the upstairs one where they're opposite the hab ones. And have your weapons down there. Cool. Ducting outlet, what does that look like? That's kind of cool. I like the ducting going on there. If we did that, then we did our engine. It's kind of cool. And then could we put our S-files on there? Oops, no, continue. I keep hitting the wrong button. Could we put our S-foils? No, the S-foils only clamp onto the units. Do they clamp onto... They clamp onto that. So you could build a funky ship like that. You could probably put another hab unit there as well. Weird looking ship, I know. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so you could do that. You could have this unit here, which is the hard point basically, and you could probably put a cannon on the front, I would imagine. How does it attach? No. On the top. That's on the inside of the ship, which will glitch. You have a cannon there. I know this is all very lopsided. That looks kind of weird shape, but I'm just kind of playing with what you can do. No worries, Obs. Enjoy your bath. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. But you can't mount the cannons to the engines, which makes sense. Okay, put one above it. Does that clip? No, doesn't clip. Okay. Very weird, funky design, I know. I'm kind of just playing with stuff. The stuff that we have been given. What else do we have? Power drive boosters. Not much else really. S-foils. Argonaut winglets. What do they look like? Okay. Okay. I see where you're going with this. Doesn't really go, but that's fine. Oh, that's where it could go. Is there. like that. That's looking better. That's looking more funkier. Okay, do we need to go and buy some more winglets? Let's. Can we buy some more things? Cowlings, winglets.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
Let's grab the antenna as well. A ducting outlet, we've got that already. Okay. Let's modify again. Just kind of made some kind of funky weird thing. That's kind of funky there. What would make more sense? If we got rid of that ladder, we could put the cockpit here. And then put that... Where's that big thing? The cowling underneath. Can we rotate that? That goes that way. Can we flip it? We can flip it. Okay, so that's looking more kind of badass with its little wingy things. Probably what you could do is no, yeah, that reactor definitely goes with that, more with that module there. I know it's a weird looking ship, but I'm playing with design ideas with the parts that we can buy. Peace, you're back. Nom 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 noms. Did you have your pizza? Did Alex actually go and make a pizza? Did she make the pizza, Sloss? Peace, are you chilling today? Are you streaming? Are you chilling today? What are you doing? I'm sure you had a pretty hectic day yesterday. Okay, that will go through the cowling there. This is a weird mishmash design, but it's fun. I'm loving the module access stuff. Alex went and made a fresh pizza. She did. Awesome. Ham and basil. That's all your noms. That's all your noms gone. Okay, so they've got a landing bay that comes down as well below. This is like very Starfield-ish. Very, very Starfield-ish. But we can't put any more things on the side. Parallel window. We'd have to make some glass. I'm sure I had some glass down in the base. But yeah, this is kind of a weird looking thing. Terrapin looking kind of thing. Wait, is this flipped weirdly? What's that canister? There's a canister there, but not one on the other side. That's got a canister at the front. Whereas that one hasn't. It's got canister going that way. Oh, is this flipped weirdly? Do I need to flip this somehow? No. Doesn't look like there's a left and a right piece to it. So that goes like that. Does that have the canister there? It's kind of a weird design of the flipping of it. And now it won't snap on as well because I've got the cockpit there. Okay, that's cool. I like that idea. Let's make this a little bit more chunky. That can go, that can go. Engine can go down and to the back. And we've got kind of a chunky chunk. probably with the storage as well. You can make a storage system. Okay, so we've got 2 engines. We've got the pulse engine. We've got the hab module that we can climb out of the top. Let's put another intakey thingamajiggy. Yeah, I thought it said we had 10 of these. We've only got 1. That sucks. We've got another cowling. Where's the bit I'm looking for? What is it? It's one of those. You can tell me what it is if I mouse over. Duplicate. Oh, we can duplicate. That's a cool feature. That's very cool. Okay, we've only got one of those. I didn't see the duplicate feature. That is cool. So we've got the 1 weapon on top. We could add some more firepower. A little bit more pew pew pews. Okay, so we've got 2 PPPs, we've got 3 PPPs, 2 on the sides there, which you could probably, if you had them, do 4. We don't have enough resources for that, but that makes sense. We can move that one onto there. But then you're only doing the forward facing, whereas up here would make sense to have one at the top there because it can rotate around as well. I think they're fixed. I don't think they gimbal. So you could do the 3 there, which is cool. Right, we've got the 2 landing gears. We've got the walking in bay. Our engines up the top here. We've got this. Other 2 engines. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. We can get out the top if we want to. Another good way to skydive. It's a weird looking thing, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. Let's just check we can move around inside. We may have lost our... Yeah, we lost our module thing. That's fine. We can build the scanner thing again. Put the mission radar back in there. Our cockpit's not here anymore, so that's fine. Oh, it's free placement tool. Okay. Can I move it once it's put there? Refine unit. I can't select this to move it. Toggle free placement. Toggle edit build. There we go. Now we can do that. We want to... Okay, it's kind of not where I wanted it. It's kind of weirdly in between everywhere, but the free placement mode works well. So let's edit that. We're going to edit mode. Pop that there. Stop placing it. Okay. Why does it keep putting it back there? Let's... Oh my god, how have we got to... That's not good. I'm making not... Yep, mess. Big mess. Big mess. Let's try and edit that. Get rid of... No. Edit. Okay. Colors, rotate, cycle axis, scale. You can scale something? I can hear it rotating, but I don't want it rotating. I want to delete it. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's put this back in. No, I can't seem to put it back in. No, we don't want you there. Okay. No, it's come back again. Right, move, colors, duplicate, delete. I don't want to delete the rest of this. Okay, it's gone. Right, it's gone now. I'm making this thing really, really hard. Getting used to these tools, right. You don't want a free place mode because that kind of screws things up. So it makes sense to have stuff where it needs to be. So let's try again. Let's go build mode, mission radar. Toggle free placement off. That's why I was on free placement mode. Bam, there's our radar thing. So we should have that there. Can we do anything else? Medipod, refiner unit, hydraulic wiring and 20 platinum. We might be able to buy that. Living wall, silicate powder. If we can go and buy some silicate powder, we can do a living wall. I wonder if we can get that from upstairs. Silicate powder. Should we go see? Let's go see. Silicate powder. Slotty off to bed. No worries, brother. I appreciate you hanging out. Do you have No Man's Sky? I forgot to ask. Do you have this? Is it another game that we can play when you've got your PSU installed? But yeah, please get some rest. I hope you feel better tomorrow. Sending lots of love your way as well. Thank you. I'll probably do another 40 minutes or so it gets to 3 hours over. And then I will probably go and grab some food and chill on the Enshrouded server as well. But I want to make sure everyone gets their drops today. So I can do just over 3 hours stream. I completely forgot what it is. Silicate powder. Something powder? Something powder? Yeah, it's a game you can get lost in. Like, I love the exploration side of it. But yeah, if you do want to get it and you want to play some stuff together, I'm more than happy to play this with you. I do like this. This game is very, very cool. Okay, we can't buy the stuff here for it. That's fine. We might be able to go and mine some from somewhere. Let's go look. Okay, is this where our ship is? Yeah, let's say, okay, so there's a little icon that shows you where your ship is. I was about to say pizza. Yes, I'm going to eat pizza. Not that pizza. I'm going to eat pizza from the fridge, just to be very clear. Yes, please go there. I don't think Alex is going to bed, old guy. I think Alex is going to be on the Enshrouded server, probably building till late, like she has been most days because she's obsessed with the building on it. But the buildings are amazing. I'm going to show her buildings off. I'm going to do some building over the weekend, and then I'll do like a little community walk around of the places where we are. But if you have Enshrouded, Olga, you're more than welcome to come and join us. I don't know if you have the game or not. Right, what was I looking for? Silicate powder. Okay, silicate powder. Can we buy silicate powder here? I don't know if we can. If not, we can probably go and get some. Silicate powder. No. Now, do I have any on me was the question. What resources do I have on me? Exosuit, cargo. It's put all these modules into my exosuit. I can put it in the starship. That makes more sense. Put it in the starship than my exosuit. Oh, we didn't place the antenna. We'll keep that on me for now. See, that says I've got 2 reinforced hull links, but it only let me place 1. Which didn't make any sense. You don't have it. You never tried it. Okay, no worries. It's another survival crafting game basically. Right, can I make silica powder? What can I put in here that may give me silica powder? Well, I've got a lot of microprocessors there. What does that give me? That's cobalt. Ferrite gives me magnetized ferrite. It's not that one. It's probably silica sort. Chlorine. Nope. Didn't realise I had all of this stuff still on me as well. Cadmium sodium. Gives me sodium nitrate. Of course. No. Carbon, oxygen. That gives me carbon. I put carbon in there. Gives me condensed carbon. Okay, I don't think I can make it. It didn't last when I streamed it. Yeah, it's a really cool game. I love it. You don't know if you're made for survival games. The thing with this one is with Enshrouded, it's a co-op server. So if, let's say I'm on there and I do a mission, that means everyone else has done the mission. Or if Trez has gone and done a mission, or Alex has gone and done a mission, or anyone's gone and done a mission, then it opens up for the entire server. And when we go out and do the missions and we pick up new weapons and stuff, we upgrade our own weapons, but then we put all the spare ones into the chest. So if you just wanted somewhere to like come and chill and build, you don't have to even do any missions. You don't have to go out. There's resources locally around where you can get the wood and the stone and stuff from. So if you purely wanted to build, you could just come on and build. You don't have to do any combat. You don't have to do any of the survival thing. You could just build if you wanted to. Right, I don't think I've got anything here that I can convert into that silica powder. Let's head to the station. I'm sure I've got stuff in my freighter. Maybe I don't have stuff in my freighter. We've got copper, emerald. I must have used all of my resources. Yeah, I don't know if you can get a CD keys through it or something. Amy might have a link to a CD keys for one of them. I don't know how much it costs, to be honest. Right, we don't have anything in the freighter. There's nothing in the base, there's nothing in the freighter. We are literally out of resources, so we might have to go and mine some stuff. So let's head back down to the planet. We can skydive again. Skydiving's so cool. Oh, I could have used a teleport pad, but we're running. We're running. That was the other thing I was going to do, was put the antennas on. Let's pop the antenna. I don't know what the antenna does, but we will put the antenna on. Modify. Do we have anywhere the antenna could go? Can I move the guns forward a slot? No. Put the antenna on the side. Doesn't go there. Let's pop it on the side for now. Let's do one on either side, just so it looks cool. Okay, can I flip you? I can't rotate you. I can't flip you, so it looks cool like that. That sucks. I have no Z. No, Z goes back. Really? I can't rotate you? Excuse me. I can only rotate you... Even up and down doesn't rotate you. That sucks. Cool, okay. Apply the edits. Let's head down to home base. So this is kind of cool. You've got your scanner and stuff here. If you had a med bay thing there, and then you go upstairs to the cockpit. I kind of like that. If I don't get stuck on the ladder. Why can I not go up the steps? Let me go up. Wait. I now can't go up here? What's stopping me going up? The hitbox of the antenna. They did say earlier they were going to fix that. I think that's the antenna. Don't put antennas on the ships just yet. I thought that's what the patch was for earlier, but obviously not. I think it's the antenna that's stopping us. Let's try that again. Because it was working. We did go up onto our ship and we went out the airlock. Yeah, it's the antenna. The hitbox on the antenna is funky right now, so don't put an antenna onto your ship just yet. Okay, let's get out of the station. What's in these things? Let's go have a look. Platinum. Platinum. Okay, why have we got that symbol? What is that symbol? Hollow terminus. Let's go see what that is. I've done something to bring an icon up, a hollow terminus. I don't know what that is. Bear with me just a sec while I just text my mother. What's this red symbol? I don't remember seeing that. Hollow terminus. It's at the base. What have I activated? No, it's not at the base. Ghost in the machine. Contact Apollo from a hollow terminus. Oh, it's a mission. That's fine. Okay, let's go skydive to our base because that's always fun. Gonna go up above the clouds. There's our base. There's our base. Okay, still moving. Come on, go to 0. 0. Right. We're in the upper atmosphere. Let's go and parachute out. Thank you for the follow. Followers Anonymous. I appreciate you following. Let's jump out of the pilot seat. Let's go out of our new airlock rather than opening up the one down below. Let's go up here. These are pretty mean up close. What's cool now is you can actually go and see the interactivity of the models, all the collision stuff, all of the shining lights and glowy stuff and things that you don't normally see, but you now get to see it all up close. So let's go Geronimo! And now we are free falling. Free falling. Oh no, we are literally just sitting in space. Okay. Well, let's see if we can go down as we start free falling. So that's still technically space. We're going to freeze. I didn't think about that. Let's see if... No, we're still floating. Okay. Go down. Go downwards.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Now we're free falling. It's cold up there. It's cold in space. This is so cool. You can skydive out your ships. Let's slow down, slow our descent. It doesn't actually make you go forward. It does a little bit. You've got to be ready for that flip as well. When that perspective changes, you've really got to be ready for that. For those that came in with the raid, this is my home base with my kids. And probably when we're harvesting around about 36 mil, 38 mil, something like that, with all the nip that's in here. Nap. Cool, let's head to the base then. All the solar panels. It takes a lot of power, this base. It's unbelievable. And these whole units are filled with batteries as well. Might take the exosuit out and go and check out that other thing that's over there. So yeah, every single one of these domes, apart from about 4 over there, I think, is filled of weed buds. Hello, stranger. Right. What do we have over here that we could potentially use? I don't think there's anything useful in here, Modite. The pearls. No. Let's... Excuse me, let's whack those over. Just so we're not carrying a ton of microprocessors on us. We'll keep the gold for now. So, what do we have? We've got the kelp, cryptophosphate, frost crystals, indium. Can't remember the indium. Chromatic metal during fusion of the heart star. That makes chromatic metal. We've got glass. We could put glass on our pots. I've got glass. That's cool. I didn't realise I had that. So we can modify our ship to put glass on there. Chlorine, phosphorus. Let's cool the ship down. See if we can add some windows. Here she comes. Kind of a weird design, but I'm liking it. It's kind of cool. Okay, so if we go inside, can we put windows upstairs? Oops. We get up the ladder. Oh, okay, so you can only modify it inside the space station. Okay. So when you go to the build mode, you are still in the base building area. So you can only modify it once it's docked in the station. That's handy to know. Yeah, this is all base building stuff. I mean, I wonder if you could put a portable refiner in your ship. That could be a thing you could do. And now it's gone to interior modules, which is weird. That, unless I missed a thing there. It's now put us into deployable. So outside of the base, it looks like you can do that. Okay. Can we put that there? We can put that there. Oh, it needs more silver. But we have one window. Oh, actually, you can stand in the window as well. That's cool. Okay, so we need some more silver. What do I have in the starship? I've only got 6 silver. Wonder if we can buy some silver from downstairs. Having a ship that you can walk in and out of is so cool. Can we buy some silver, please? I haven't played this game in so long, so I can't remember half of the keys I need to be using. That's gold. Let's grab some more gold, because gold is always handy to have.
Product received.
Uranium. Okay, no silver. We'll have to go to mine some silver. We can go back up and we can mine some silver. Let's put some more windows on either side. That'll be kind of cool upstairs. Why have I got thermal protection issues? I should be having... I've got thermic layers on. All my heat stuff is on. All my cold stuff is on. My gas pumps are on. I mean, it's space, so I can kind of understand why. Makes sense. Let's recharge this. All the shields are good. Okay. So we've got glass, we just need silver, which is fine. And get into the habit of closing the hatch. And stop falling down the stairs. Let's get back up into space. And find an asteroid field. Hopefully there's some silver here. That's platinum. What are you? You're tritium. Okay, so you're not the silver. The silver was by the space station. So we might have to go head back over there. Oh, that's silver. There we go. Give me all the silver. These asteroids don't give you much. Okay, is it the shiny ones that are silver, or is it the dull ones that are silver? I think it's the dull ones. Yeah, it's the dull ones. So the shiny ones are tritium, the dull ones are silver. For me, I find it so much easier controlling the ship with the gamepad. Whoa, what's jumping in? Hello, you lot. Any more asteroids? A few up there. I wonder if you can edit your ship in space. We'll try that as well. That's tritium. There's a dull rock. That's gold. Oh, okay. Well, we might as well mine the gold while we're here. I know this isn't the mining laser, but it's the weapons we have on the ship right now. Just remember, this is a bigger ship than my other one as well. Are you gold or silver down here? Silver, perfect. Back up another bit. Bit too close to that. Cool. There we go. Stop the ship. Let's see if we can build the module while we're up here in space. So if we go Z to build, we can. That's cool. So what's a seamless window? The hydraulic conceal window enables a view of deep space. I mean, that's cool. It's kind of just a... It's not a round one. It's a squarey one. Gives you a very cool view. But isn't that where I had the weapon? Do I like the square one or do I like the round ones better? What's the panelled window? That's like an airlocky type looking one. The rounded window looks cool. And the cannon's there, so you can see the cannon. I think I might have accidentally taken the cannon off when I put this square one in. Let's do swap part compatible. Edit build mode. Delete that. Go back. Put a round window in. There we go. Our cannon's still there. Cool. So we've now got rounded windows on... keep falling down. Start falling down. Start falling down. So we've got a hab module. And we've got completely glass open at the back here. Where you're on top of the engine, which is cool. You kind of got an overlap in the middle here, which is a bit of a model issue, which they'll probably work on if you've got two rounded windows there, but that's cool. Look at the view. That's so cool. And this side over here, which then goes into the panel of the module. That is very cool, actually. Might have to move the bed downstairs and have a complete glass upstairs. Let's do that. Let's move... Edit and delete and back. Let's put the bed module downstairs. The bedroom module at the moment doesn't do anything. It's just an aesthetic thing. But you can put the bed module down here. That's the one we want to get, is the Medipod. I think that's going to be very, very cool. The refiner unit would be good as well. Platinum. Oh, we can get some platinum while we're up here, and then it's just a hydraulic wiring we need. That would be good. So let's do the crew bed there. So then upstairs is observation viewing all the way around. That's very cool. All the fans. It looks really. I'm really loving this. It's such a good idea. A little bit weird when you go outside. There's an LOD issue going on there. Yeah, there's an LOD issue with that there, but I guess from a distance it saves it working on it. That's something they'll probably work on. But it's very cool. Let's go back inside before we freeze. Awesome, so you can modify your ship in space, which is good. I'm loving the glass look. I wanted to go in the cockpit, and the cockpit is now upstairs. Go up the ladder. Thank you. If we check our ship from inside, it's kind of weird. It kind of doesn't work with the module at the back. You can see there the glass is see-through, or the kind of the end of the glass works there, but the premise of it is good. I'm liking the premise of it. I'm sure that's something they'll work on. If it's not connected, that it might just cut off the end bit. You can see there with the light on it, it's just kind of open. But it is a square hab module we've got at the top, and we've put round windows on it. But I like that. I like the idea of that. It looks very cool. And you can see inside your ship as well. So if you're taking friends around, you've got the crew access hatch at the top there. So when you're in multiplayer and people have joined you, and you've got your friends, or in my case, my kids, be flying around, they could be standing there looking out the glass, which is freaking awesome. I think that's very cool. I'm liking the design of the ship as well right now. I'm impressed. Colour me impressed. I think they have done a very, very good job. Let's go get some more of that. Lovely astronauts? Not astronauts. Asteroids. We want some more of the shiny ones. Some more of that tritium. That's silver. That's not tritium. I was gonna say, that's not asteroids, that's ships. These small ones should be tritium. And then what did I say it was? Wiring, wasn't it? Might be able to buy that. Or make it. Okay, I wonder if we can make it. I keep doing that. I keep pressing up when I should be pressing down. So, what was it we needed? That needs silicate powder, which we don't have. Oh, platinum. We don't have platinum. Platinum or hydraulic wiring. A nutrition unit. Hematic seal. Not seeing where we can buy those from. Can I make them? Can we make hematic seal? Can make most things. I've unlocked most things. We can do hydraulic wiring, salt and dihydrogen, carbon nanotubes. Dihydrogen. Don't think I can make that. It's cadmium. Can I do dihydrogen? Don't think I've got the stuff to make dihydrogen. Don't want the ship inventory for that one. I made a ton of it the other day. I don't think I've got any left. Cadmium. Does tritium make it? Yeah, tritium makes it. Okay, we can make some. That's why we mined the tritium. I knew I could do something with it. What was I making? This is my brain. This is how my brain works. Wasn't that one? Hematic seal. It wasn't that one. What was I making? Refiner, platinum, hydraulic wiring. That's what I was making. Hydraulic wiring. Brain, hello. You don't know what you're doing. Hydraulic wiring. Carbon nanotubes. Okay. Where are the carbon nanotubes? Stop. There we go. 1, 2. Hydraulic wiring. Okay, we have one of those. What else do we need? More platinum. Okay, 4 more platinum. We need to go find a platinum asteroids. Look at that sun with it out there. That's so cool. Is it the spiky ones? Is that platinum? I can never remember. That's platinum. Right, spiky ones are platinum. That's gold. That was helpful. That's not platinum. We need platinum. Don't give me gold out of a spiky one. There's some platinum. If I find out, I probably will use this ship more than my starship, although my starship's got a million different drives built into it, so I can see me building this out, and I'll use this for most of my stuff that I do in NMS. That's all gold. Spiky things. That's gold. Okay, that's gold. We should have enough now. Let's have a look. Let's slow down. So we're stopping. Let's see what we can build. The refining unit, there we go. We can add the refining unit. That's a big unit. Let's put it near the back. Cool, so this I think gives us the advanced refiner, which it has done a very weird wonky view, but it does. Okay, so that's cool. I can never remember what the components are. So what is it we need to make the other unit? Which was the living wall. Up key L's. Silicate powder. How do we make... I've completely forgotten how I make silicate powder. Let's have a look. Because I'd like to install that module so you guys see it. NMS silicate powder. An abundant natural element found within geological strata of all rocky worlds. Easily extracted to create a tunnel anywhere to begin extraction. Okay. We go down to planet. We mine silicate powder. I keep missing. I keep not going up this ladder in a straight line. Right, what is this planet here? Paradise planet. Okay, that's where the base is. Let's head down. We'll go away from the base a little bit. We'll mine some of this rock. Whoa! Jesus Christ, that thing did not want to pull up. Heavy ship! Remember that with the modules you have on it, it's a heavy ship. I'm used to my little scout thing that zooms around. This is a heavy ship. Right, let's take the easy way out. We don't need to go all the way downstairs. We can just jump off the side. Hi. Okay, mining beam. That's ferrite dust. That's ferrite dust. Can we... Let's just go inside here. Silica powder, there's silica powder. That should do. It's looking. I'm actually liking this shit. Apart from the LOD with the glass, that they need to sort that out. So it looks better. But I'm liking the design of this ship with the base parts that you get. It's kind of cool. Okay, I can't get in. There we go. Right, let's see if we can build this wall. Living wall. And there's living wall, which is very cute and cool. Right now it's just visual. I would imagine that eventually you'll be able to plant things in here and interact with all of these things. But we've got the mission radar, we have the refiner unit, we have the living wall, which that'd be suited better upstairs with glass, to be honest. But right now it doesn't look like you can interact with it at all. But I would imagine they'll add something to that, so you can actually grow your nip and things in there, or grow something there if you needed to. So the only other module that we are missing are the Medipods and the nutrition unit. So I would need to add another. Well, I don't need to add another unit. I can take the glass out upstairs, but I like that glass with the cockpit. It's very, very cool. I wonder if the square one would fit better. Let's have a look. I kind of like the round one, but I think the let's try the square one. The seamless window. Does it get rid of the cannon? No, the cannon's still there. So that's fine. Obviously you can't mix and match. It does this weird bubble thing. I think the circle one does a weird bubble thing, so that's maybe something they work on. That if you put two together, they'll do a straight piece. Hopefully they can work on that as well. But let's change this for... delete that. Okay. Oh no, even that overlaps in the middle, look. Oh, down the ladder. Come on, Els, stop falling down the ladder. Okay, that overlaps even worse. So yeah, hopefully they'll sort this out, that when you put two window modules together, that it doesn't do some weird thing like that. I'm sure that's been reported. I'll report it as well. But yeah, actually in that case, that one over there isn't so bad as this one here. They're probably, nobody would put two window panes together. Yeah, I like visual stuff. Like, give me a glass roof as well if you could. That's me. Right, okay, so let's delete these bits. And let's put in the round ones we had. I mean, you could do this panelled window, but I'm not a fan of that. I like, you know, if I can see out a lot more, then that would be cool for me. I can't even select it. Nothing to delete. It's not even picking it up. I can delete it. Oh, and I can jump out the side of it as well. Out the ship. That's not even picking up. I can delete it. It's picking up the stuff outside. Okay, looks like we're stuck with this window then, and I can jump out the side of it. We have an airlock. And I can go straight through it. There's no collision model for it. Okay, well, we fucked that up. We can't change that in the ship. Oh well, lesson learned. Another bug for them to sort out. So yeah, I think the windows definitely need work. Let's put a round one back in there. Messed my ship up now. I wonder if if I can pick it up from the bulkhead somehow. No, it's totally not picking this up as an object because there's no collision mesh on it. Okay, well, that's something you need to work on as well. Cool, yeah, so my thoughts so far, I really like this. The fact that you can modularize your ship, the fact that it's very much Starfield building style. It's very easy to move things about, apart from stuff that's not working like this. But it's bugs. Yeah, there's bound to be bugs with that. But I'm actually very impressed. Like, you've got a hatch up the top here. I'm surprised that if you put it in the roof, that like this top bit here, there'd be a button or something on the stairs that this would close over. That would kind of make sense rather than having your ship completely open. Because if you're potentially with pirates or anything like that, you'd want that closed. And it looks like, you know, the model is there to be able to do that. They just need to be able to have an animation that this closes up, either proximity or have a button like down below. But I like that. I like the fact that I don't like the fact I fell through. But yeah, I think it's very cool. It's very cool, like the base bits that give you the ship design to start with. Let's go external view. Yeah, I mean some of the points the collision mesh isn't quite there. I work in games, so to me that bugs the hell out of me that they didn't actually have a collision mesh over the top there, because you can be able to walk around on your ship and you're clipping through it. To me, it's not lazy, but it's just they've just not done it. They've just done the collision mesh across the top. But I don't know this game. I don't know. Like if I was developing this flight sim, I would make sure that part of that their ship had a collision mesh on it, or if it's an aircraft in my case, it would have a collision mesh on it. Because I'm picky like that, and that's the kind of stuff I pick up in my Q18. There are a couple of bugs with the windows overlapping. I don't like the way that these windows overlap. It creates like a weird bubble, so something they could work on is when you've got two windows together that it merges those two. I think that would be cool. But overall, having the ability to create your own Corvette, to have your friends with you as well, multiplayer, so this will be really interesting at the weekend with my kids. Like, I'm going to keep this design. I might start a new design, settle the stuff on this one and fix that window, because that is going to annoy the crap out of me doing that, especially if I'm flying through space and then suddenly one of them goes to it and then just clips out. That's going to be annoying as hell. So it's a pain, because that means I'm going to have to go back to the station, essentially delete this ship and start it again and do that. Peace, how you doing? I'm just finishing up as well. So yeah, let me tab out and we'll do that. So yeah, in summary, I think it's an amazing update. I really wasn't expecting the ability to get out of my ship, walk around my ship to start with. It's something I've always wanted in Elite Dangerous. It's something that I loved in Starfield, like absolutely loved in Starfield, that you build your ship with these modules. And I think this will get better. Next time I will figure out where we go to come and find all of these parts. I've seen some people doing it where they're mining for parts, but I don't know how you scan for it, so I'll look into that as well. I think I'll stream this again tomorrow night, so that'll be day 2 of the drops. So if you've been here for the 3 hours today and other people today, then you would have got your 3 hours. No worries. Peace, you're gonna lurk, no problem at all. You take care, lovely. You take care. So yeah, I think overall I'm very impressed with it. I'm loving the ship design. The ship feels heavy. It's weird to say that, but the ship, I'm used to my little light fighter that I'm moving around and stuff, and the ship feels heavy because I've got more modules on it. And they've said that the heavier the ship, the harder it is going to move about. So you need more engines, but then you're adding more engines. It's that whole thing of more thrust. You add more engines, then your ship's going to get heavier as well. So there's a balance to that. We didn't look at the cargo actually. Let's jump in and have a look at the cargo briefly, because we didn't put any cargo modules on. I like the fact that it writes the view, so the ship's on an angle, I jump onto the ship and it actually corrects the view. So let's have a look. So what do the cargo modules need? Metal plating, a microprocessor. Can we make metal plating? I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, I can make it in my inventory, don't I? Metal plating. What does that need? Ferrite dust. I don't have enough ferrite dust. Do we have any iron on the planet? Let's go look. Let's get out of this view. I can't play in third-person view. Seems very weird to me. Do we have sodium, dihydrogen, carbon, sodium-rich plants? What was that I needed? Metal plating, ferrite dust. Yes, we need iron. Any iron? No, that's the dust is the stuff we just mined, wasn't it? Am I going mad here? That's ferrite dust. Rock formations. I'm being completely dumb here. Where was that hole that we dug? Yeah. Ferrite dust. Rocks. Rocky stuff. Nasty plant. Don't you attack us. Let's do a... Hey, Wubs! I'm just going to build a cargo module to see what that looks like, because we didn't add one. Oh, sorry. It's on me, not the game. Thank you, Trez. I'm dumb. It's almost time to come back. I'm mining away and doing stuff here. Let's jump in the ship so we are safer. So, metal plating. I can't remember how many we needed. What did we need? 3. 3 metal plating. Cool, so let's get rid of this one. It's a nice aesthetic, but it's not actually really kind of doing anything. The same with the bed one. Let's get rid of the bed. But also there's no like direct edit mode. There may be, but you kind of have to select something and then edit and then delete it. So let's do a cargo module. Wow, that's big. Okay, so we've got storage containers, which was already the ship storage oh! This is a storage container I have in my base. So your storage containers at base numbered 0 through 9. Is it 9? 0 through 9 you can access from your ship. That's very cool. That is actually very, very cool. So if you've got 9 storage containers at your base, you could add these modules in, add your storage containers on your ship here, and you can access everything from your base, which is very freaking cool. That is good. Like the glass from earlier. That's awesome. That is very good, actually. I didn't twig that that's what it was. So that is very cool. That is a very cool feature. Right, let's finish up. So yeah, I am very impressed with the drop, or the content drop, should I say. So that's day 1. So tomorrow, if you watch other streamers, you don't have to watch me. If you watch other streamers and you watch for another 3 hours tomorrow, it's different drops tomorrow. So let me check my inventory I have here and see which drops we got today. Nope, go to my drops. Go to my drops. Drops. Twitch, drops. Drops and rewards. No Man's Sky. So today's drops, if you've been watching for 3 hours, you get an A-class fighter, which is very good for starting. Like literally, you're just watching a stream and you get an A-class fighter, which is good. You get an A-class multi-tool, which is good. You get a hologram multi-tool. I don't know what that is, we'll find out. You get covered silos and you get Atlas fireworks pack. So they're the drops today. Tomorrow there are more drops as well. So different drops for tomorrow. I don't know if there's a ship in tomorrow, but we will find out. We'll have a look. Excuse me. You have so many Twitch drops from MS and don't even know the game. Yeah. It's because we watch Vic playing it, Vic's playing it, Duck's playing it. We watch other people playing it. Cool. So thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the raid as well earlier. I do appreciate that. Golden Geck. I appreciate your raid coming in earlier. We are going to go and see who is on playing No Man's Sky. Vic has finished. So we will go and do that. While we do that, I'm going to do the raid calls. I'll be back tomorrow, which is Friday, not Thursday. Sorry for the confusion earlier. I'll be back tomorrow streaming from 6 p.m. I might do a dual stream tomorrow. Tonight I'm feeling tired because I've still got this cold and stuff. But tomorrow I might start with No Man's Sky, do the 3 hours, and then switch over to Enshrouded because I've got the bug for playing Enshrouded. And I will be on, for everyone in here, I'll be on the Enshrouded server in a minute. I need to get some food and stuff. So let's go and see if any of our friends are playing No Man's Sky. Let's have a look. Akitari is playing No Man's Sky. Tina, we haven't actually raided Tina for such a long time. I keep missing. So let's go raid Tina. Tina's also playing No Man's Sky. And if you haven't got your 4 drops, then you'll be able to get the drops there. So let's go raid. You're more than welcome. More than welcome, Marco and Bobs. I love streaming as well, so it's good. And especially a game like I'm really passionate about. And this is like, I've completely forgotten half of this game because I don't play it that much. But my kids were over, last weekend my kids were over, we played this constantly. It was like till 3 in the morning. I was like, it's 3 in the morning, I need to go to bed. So we will no doubt play this weekend as well. I would fully imagine. But yeah, I'm impressed with it. I might do a slightly different ship design tomorrow. We'll start again. We'll do a new ship design. We don't have many parts, so what we'll do tomorrow, we'll do a new ship design, although I really like this one I built here, but we'll do a new ship design to show all the different module parts, and then we'll go out looking for upgraded modules that we can barter for, or that we can find. So I'll have a look and see how we do that as well. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming along. I do appreciate you. Let's copy the raid call. There is the raid call again. Yeah, thank you everybody. And to my community, I'll see you on the Enshrouded server. I'm going to get something to eat and rest my voice a little bit and come on there. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your Thursday evening, and I will see you tomorrow for the start of the amazing weekend. Bye everybody. Oh, you're not around tomorrow?